What's up? Today we're about to be installing finally the Tuwa Pro Shiprock mid-height bed rack.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I call for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I call for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. Yeah. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can?
It's starting to rain. It's not raining too hard, but definitely got some rain going on here. I'm probably gonna go ahead and install it anyway because I'm impatient, but I decided to arrange all of the hardware so that this installation will be a little more quick and easy for me. Here's the instructions. Need a 13 wrench, Torx 40 bit, set torque wrench, an assortment of screws. A is this one right here. I labeled it A on the cardboard box that it comes in. There's 56 of those. And B are the washers. C, they use C for the nuts, as well as these 8 bolts that are longer. You notice that they're M8 by 35. Then there's M8 by 25. That's this D. So then you have your assortment of little brackets. When you look at the instructions, we're going to start with the 4 pieces that are kind of the corners that the whole thing is supported on. I believe these brackets go in there, and I think these long screws go into those brackets. So we're going to see when I go to put it on exactly what it does. Since I don't have the Torx 40 bit, I'm going to be using this instead. So I do have a 13. Of course, if you don't have one of these, you can use a socket, or in fact, I probably will use a socket and a ratchet wrench instead of this. Alright, so this piece goes around these. You can see these 2 holes line up, and there's a hole right here. You want to take a bolt from A, go through, take a washer and a nut. Get that on there. Bolt from A. Washer. Nut. So you have a deep 13. Now you have a ratchet and a 13 deep socket. And with anything else, I'm not going to get this tight. I'm going to get it just snug to where it still has a little bit of wiggle room. I'm going to do that to all of them, and then I'm going to go through and try to evenly distribute the tightening. You know what? Get the regular 13 socket. Got it, 13. Okay, even better, if you have this, you can get in here. Going to go ahead and install this on the truck and leave everything fairly loose, get everything connected before I go through and tighten everything up. But for now, I can go ahead and repeat the process for these 4, or we can go see what it's about mounting it in the truck. I think I'm gonna do that. Maybe it's just me and I don't know, but I don't see the rest of the instructions. I don't see anything that tells you like how to attach the bracket to the bed. Like all of these say the A bolt, A. They never tell you to use C. I think it's probably just a given. You use those for those. Do you need the longer ones for that? That's probably why. This is the only page I have. It doesn't tell you better to have it this way or this way, but I believe you put it into the truck like this. This is how I have that, and put it in like that. Rather than put that piece on, it makes it kind of hard if you start putting those pieces on first to get that on, because it's kind of heavy and wants to lean forward. So instead, what I'm doing is putting on the pieces before I put the other piece on. Putting them on the truck first. So you see how there's little notches knocked out of this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have my bracket for my tri-fold bed cover, which I think will fit after I put this on, which would be really cool. Well, I've got 5 of these, and then the back of this bracket's halfway through the next one. So how I did on this, I just butted up this bracket up to that one, because it's the same thing, halfway through that one after 5. So I'm gonna do that on this one. Like I said, I've got this, put these long pieces facing that way. Put that up against that. Before I get these too tight, another thing I was doing is, well, it's kind of hard to, trying to pull the bracket up high to where it's grabbing as much of this as it can. Snug that stuff up for now. As high as that one wants to go. Kind of pushing up on this socket while I tighten this to try to get this bracket to stay higher up. I'm holding the wrench here so I don't, back here I don't, you know, over torque it. Kind of just using that as a rule until it's time to snug it up. Check out this bracket. This is on this side. That's on that side. I did that side right. But these need to be swapped. I'm tired. I make mistakes. I'm a human. Anyways, don't be me. Do it right the first time, because now I gotta swap them over. No big deal. Alright, got all 4 of those on. Now, time to put this piece on. It's supposed to slide inside of those pieces. I hop up here. Let's see. Looks okay. I'm 3 holes in on that side, 3 holes in on that side. Drop that. Realizing it could be nice to have 2 people right now, but it's doable with 1. Just gotta be creative. Holding it with my shoulder here. And I've got 1 bolt right there loosely. Okay, come back up here. 3 in. Drop 1 here. Oh. Need the water. Come on, come on. Got, okay, that'll hold that for now. Now you're supposed to do more all over the place. Okay. Put this in. Looks like you get, this is the one I just put in up top. And you do into the sides. So that's 4 more. So 5 on each side. So that's gonna be 5. 10, 15, 20, makes sense, 20 of these. Both the center pieces are on. Nothing's tight, it's all loose. Got one on the top, 4 on the sides. I put these on the way I put it, you know, facing the truck. I've got the longer bracket on the bottom. It's gonna be all the way back like this. Everything's loose. Opposite for this one, so you've got this going on. And then there's another bracket I've started on the other side. Here's where it's going over there. Here it is on this side. Got lots of wiggle room right now, just kind of getting everything put into place. But you could see the 2 brackets come to about here. So here's the middle hole on this rail. Just went into the ones next to it. They're at the end of these pieces, second from the middle of here. And I think that's gonna do good. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side with this. Also, I ran out of washers. I don't know if I'm missing hardware or if I was using them in places I shouldn't have been using them. Probably was. Matter of fact, I used washers here when I don't think I needed to. So luckily I have some extra washers laying around. It's a little tricky, you know. Definitely doesn't want to stay. You can get a bolt in there. Even though these washers won't stay, they're a little too big. But they will work. Okay, don't just let go here because it is not tight enough to keep it there. Grab onto this one first. What's cool is you can still get to these bolts to tighten everything up even after you put this on, so. It's coming together. Now that's what it looks like if you just buy the bed rack. If you want to do a rooftop tent in the future, which is what I want to do, you can buy bars that go across the top, and I have those over here in this box, well, in this right here. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that today, but for now, about to snug everything up, see where we're at, see what time it is, and I might go forward, but got some stuff to do today, so might finish it up another time. For now, looks pretty good. Main part's done. I don't even have a tent to put on there. Oh, also, I took my bed cover off, but the way this is designed, the reason why I got this over another one in the first place, one of the reasons, was it looks like you can have a bed cover, the folding one. Well, then again, you're not going to be able to fold it up. If you kept it straight and moved it in, you could technically have it, but I don't think this is enough clearance for it to, no, it's definitely not. Might need to one day get the kind that just retracts. That's probably what's gonna have to happen. And for now, I'm just gonna rock the bed rack. Could put the bed cover back on, but won't be able to open it. Have to crawl in there for everything. Yeah, it's not really fun. You could do it, but rather not. But I have an impact. Make my life a lot easier. So much for torque spec. Not gonna be able to impact everything, huh? Unless I have a flexible connector. Okay. I'm gonna finish tightening this stuff up before I tighten that up. Yeah. Alright, finishing up the last parts here. Last set of screws. And I'm gonna call it a day for today. I'm not gonna add that rails in the middle for the rooftop tent. I'm just gonna call it good after this for now. Come back and install the other parts later. I think I'm going to invest in one of those electric ratchet wrenches. It'd be really nice to have an electric ratchet wrench. By the way, would be good to be careful. Busted my knuckles a few times already. This is just knuckle buster central, so be aware and work accordingly. I'm here to make your life easier and to make the mistakes for you so that you can see, and then you can not be me and do the right thing the first time. So hopefully somebody learns from this and appreciates it, and if so, I've done a good job and I'll be happy. Also, don't scrape your back on this like I did.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind.
Hey, just wanted to give a quick shout out to Tuwa Pro. They are awesome. The bed rack has been great. You can tell it's a quality bed rack. If you're thinking about getting a bed rack, I would definitely check theirs out. They shipped it in like a couple of days. It was crazy how quick the shipping was. And on top of that, what I thought was really awesome is they sent me this gift. Oh wow, this is nice. Goes into your towing receiver. Man, that's like a little skid plate beneath. Man, that looks really clean. Anyways, it's like a footstep. Put it in your towing receiver and you can step on it. I think that would be really convenient for when I do get the rooftop tent. Man, that thing is heavy duty. That's nice. But yeah, when you get the rooftop tent or when you're putting on your recovery gear, your traction boards, jerry cans, shovels, whatnot, I'm gonna put a bunch of stuff on the bed rack. This is what I'm gonna put in. So I got something to step on to put all my stuff up. So very cool. I've never had a company send me a gift like that before, so I think that's really awesome. So yeah, if you want a good bed rack and you want it to be shipped quickly and get taken care of, go check out Tuwa Pro. They are pretty awesome. I'm gonna have a link to their product down in the description if you want to go check that out. And here's a little sneak peek to a future install video. I'm going to be putting in these ditch lights and they look really sick. Quality ditch lights. They are Baja Designs. I got them off of the Z1 off-road website. It didn't hurt that it was ×4 entry for the possibility to win that free Frontier, so that was pretty cool. Anyways, that's coming in the future. Really, I gotta get the aux beam 8-gang switch box installed before I do this. So that and then this. So I need to hurry up and get better at editing because it takes me a while. Anyways, yeah, stay tuned. See y'all in the next one.